I've been using WeCopyTrade for the past 30 days and now I'm ready to tell you my honest review. More specifically, first I'm gonna give you an overview of this platform. Then I'm going to log in into my account and show you how everything works. And finally, I'm gonna tell you what in my opinion are all the pros and cons about using WeCopyTrade. Also, if at any point during this video you would like to try this copy trading platform, you can do so by clicking the first link in the video description. Using that link to create your account will allow you to take advantage of any bonus or promotion currently available. So, if you're serious about using WeCopyTrade, I suggest use that link. And now, let's start with the review. So, I'm currently on the home page of WeCopyTrade, and the first thing that we can see is that the goal of this platform is to automate earnings for you. And to be honest, after my testing, I agree with this claim. In fact, as I'll show you later, once you create your account, you find a trader that you want to copy and you connect your account to theirs, there is really nothing more that you have to do it besides wait and collect your profit. A few more benefits that I would like to show you about WeCopyTrade are the fact that the platform is completely hands-off. In fact, once you select the trader that you want to copy, you don't need to do anything else. It's extremely easy to use, and also the selection process is really intuitive. It gives you access to a diverse market. In fact, as I'll show you later, the traders that you can copy are active in a lot of different markets, and you have access to a lot of accurate statistics, not only for your account, but most importantly for the accounts of the people that you're going to copy. And to me this is crucial, because to pick the right traders to start copying, you need to be able to have access to a lot of different numbers and statistics so that you can take an informed decision. Additionally, WeCopyTrade also gives you access to customized feature. In fact, not only you can select the traders that you want to copy, but you can also select how you want to copy. It also gives you access to a lot of different risk management tools. And finally, before start using your real money, you have the option to start copy trading with a demo account. In this way, not only you will familiarize with the platform, but you also have the opportunity to test if a trader is actually profitable. So now that I give you an overview of WeCopyTrade, I'm going to log in into my account to show you how everything looks and how you can start copying successful traders. So I'm currently inside my account, and this is exactly what you're going to see as soon as you create your account. As I told you before, if you also would like to try WeCopyTrade, you can do so by clicking the first link in the video description. So, once you are inside this dashboard, as you can see, you're gonna have an overview of your account. In this case, you can see your accounts as a master. So basically your accounts as an active trader, as a trader who is copied. And you can also see your account as a copier, so a trader who copy other traders. So as you can see here, currently I have one demo account, and this is the account I was telling you before that WeCopyTrade give you completely for free. You can use this account to copy traders, but of course all the money that you're going to generate are fake. In case you want to start trading with a real account, what you're gonna do is simply click here where it says connect trading account. Once you click it, you're gonna need to choose if you want to add a master account or a copier account. In this case, let's proceed with a copier account, so an account to copy successful trader. Let's click on next. So here we're gonna need to put the information related to the account that we want to connect to WeCopyTrade. As you can see, we need to pick the platform. In this case, it's only available MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. In my case, I'm gonna use MetaTrader 4. Then I have to pick my broker. By just clicking here and start typing, a list of all the brokers that are available will appear, and then you just need to select your broker. Then you need to pick an account name, and it's important to know that the name cannot be changed, so set it wisely. In my case, I'm just gonna call it Test Live. After that, you need to insert the ID and the password of this specific account. Once all the information are completed, you just need to click here where it says I have read and accept, and then click on connect. As you can see, the account has been connected and it has appeared here, and since it is a live account, there is no demo badged. And if I click on it, I can see a few more information about this account. Of course, in this case, since I just added it and I still hasn't taken any trade, all the numbers are 0. But as I keep using it, of course, all of them are going to update to reflect the status of my account. So if we go back to the main dashboard, here on the left, there are a few more options that I would like to explain you before I show you how to select a trader and how to start copying them. So here below trading accounts, we have finance. If you are a copier, you probably won't spend any time in this section of the platform, because this is mainly designed for master. In fact, if you are a master, there are two different ways that you can earn money with WeCopyTrade. You can earn money by having a monthly subscription fee, and you can also earn money by having a profit sharing fee. And basically in this section about finance, you can see all the money that you've been earning, and you can manage payouts. And lastly, here where it says my profile, In this section you can see all the information related to your profile and also allow you to verify your profile. This is really important because to be able to take advantage of all the function of WeCopyTrade, you're gonna need to verify your identity. The process is really straightforward and it won't take you more than 5 minutes. In fact, you just need to submit a proof of identity and a proof of address. After that, your profile will be completely verified. So now that I give you an overview of the backends of WeCopyTrade, let me show you how to find the traders to copy. So the first thing that we're gonna need to do is click here where it says Top Masters. Once you click on that button, you're gonna get access to all the traders that you can copy on CopyTrade. And currently, as you can see, there are 213. But not all of them are created equals. In fact, in my opinion, to be able to find the best traders, you need to be able to use the filters that WeCopyTrader give you access to. So the first filter that I like to use is coming here where it says all account type and just click on real. In fact, in this way, we're only gonna get access to real trading accounts. So people that are trading with real money. After that, as you can see, some of the name are gonna have a little orange shields next to them. This means that if in the first month copying this trader you don't reach a set profit target, you are entitled to ask for a partial or total refund of your money. This basically means that these traders are so confident in their skills that are basically willing to give you an insurance, saying, look, you can copy me and if you don't make enough money by the end of the month, I'm willing to give you back your money. And of course this is a sign of trust, so what I like to do is only copy traders that have this shield next to them. And to see all the traders that have this function, we just need to come here where there is this little funnel icon. We just need to click on it, and here where it says copy guarantee master, click on yes, and then click on apply. As you can see now, all the traders in this list have the orange shield next to them, and the number went down from 213 to 55. So now we have a cleaner list of traders and traders that in my opinion are more trustworthy. Another thing that you should look for are these two columns here, fee and profit share rate. Basically, fee is the amount of money that this trader charge every 30 days to copy them. And as you can see, they go as high as $100 and as low as $1. And then the profit share rate. So basically the amount of profits that this trader wants you to share with them. Of course, the best possible scenario would be to find a traders like for example this one, where as you can see the fee is really low, is only $1, and the profit share is also low at only $10. Even better would be a trader where the fee is $1 and the profit share is 0. So as you can imagine, this is really hard to find because having a trader with this condition means that he will basically earn any money from the people copy him. But already somebody like this one, I think that is somebody we should look for. Also, you can see that this specific trader has been copied by 28 people, so there is a bit of social proof, let's say, you know, there are already other people that are copying. So in my opinion, this could be a good candidate for a trader to copy. So by simply clicking on it, we can see a few more information about this specific trader. As you can see here, now we have a more granular view of this specific trader. We can see, for example, that the monthly fee is $1, the profit share 10%, the ROI that they were able to get is 712%, which is incredibly good. The maximum drawdown was 10%. The copier's profit, so the people copying have done a total profit of 3,600. Knowing this number is important, but as I'll show you later, you shouldn't give too much importance to this number, simply because based on the size of the position of the traders copy him, this profit is going to change. What I mean is that if all the traders copy him are profitable, but they trade with a really small lot size, this number is going to be low. On the contrary, if all the traders copy him trade with big lot sizes, this number is gonna be higher. So this isn't really an indication of how good this trader is, it's more of an indication of how big the position size of people copy him are. And in this case, as you can see, with 28 copier and only this profit, it means that people copy him usually don't trade with really big sizes. Here you can see the amount of transaction that is done in total, and you can also see when it was the last transaction. You can see what is the current balance, what is the current equity, how much money he has withdrawn from the account and how much money he has withdrawn. And also you can see the average profit and the average loss. As I was telling you before, as you can see, the average profit and loss are really small because this trader is probably using a small lot size. And if we want to have the confirmation, we just need to go here where it says trades and then clicking on history. We have access to the list of all the trades that this trader took. And as you can see here, the average profit is not really big. And if we click on a specific trade, we can have more information, like for example, the lots in this case was only 0.02 lots, so it was relatively small. By just trading 0.2 lots, for example, in this case the profit would have been $66 instead of only 6. So if you had a bigger budget, you could start copying this trader, just increase your lot sizes and you will start profiting a lot more. Something that to me is also really important is being able to see when the position were open and where the position were closed. This is important because ideally you want to avoid copying traders that hold the position just for a few seconds. The reason is because of course there is going to be a bit of delay between the moment this trader opened the trades and your account copied them and also opened the same exact trade. And if the trade is open for just 5 seconds, for example, you may simply miss it, and even if this trader has profited, you may end up losing money. So in this case, as you can see, he holds trades for a really long time, for at least 5, 10, 20 minutes, and this of course is ideal because it gives you time to profit from the same trades. Now, next to trades, as you can see, you also have the option to see all the copiers, so all the people that are also copying this trader. And here you can see when they started copying and how much profit they did. Like for example, this person that in just around 8 days was able to profit $800. So basically, this guy has been profiting $100 a day by just copying this trader without doing anything else. And as you can see, also a lot of them has been able to profit in the same exact way. And finally, if you click here on statistics, you can see a bit more statistics related to this trader, like for example, their equity curve. Then clicking on monthly performance, you can see how much they profited in the various months, and if the month was profitable it's gonna be green, while if the month was unprofitable it's gonna be red. Then you can also see which type of symbol they trade. In this case, this trader only trade Euro USD and most of his trades are actually buy. You can see the volume. This basically gives you a more granular view of all the position that he took. Like in this case, as you can see, they are all buy, and you can see on each day how many lots he traded. And also you can see the balance, so basically how the money inside the account has changed. Personally, I don't give too much importance to this, because if a trader, for example, deposit or withdraw money from an account, this graph is gonna show it, and this is not a realistic representation of the performances. If you want to see a real representation of the equity curve, you should look at the graph that you see here on the tab growth, because this graph represents the profit that were generated only for trading, and it doesn't take into consideration any deposit or withdraw that was done to the account. So now that I give you an overview of this trader, let's say that we like what we see and we also would like to start profiting from his skills. What we need to do is simply click here where it says subscribe. At this point, you're gonna need to pick if you want to pay a monthly subscription or if you want to have a profit share. In this case, let's go with monthly subscription, since this trader is only charging $1 to copy him. Let's click on confirm. We're gonna be redirected to a checkout page where we just need to confirm a few information, and then we can start copying this trader. As you can see, we have a summary of the account that we're gonna start copying. Then we need to select which account we want to use. In this case, we're gonna use Test Live, which is the account that we just added to the platform. Simply click here and then click on next. Then we're gonna need to pick the settings for our lot size. And as you can see, we have various options. The first one, lot multiplier by balance. This is basically going to select our lot size based on the percentage of the balance that the trader we're copying trade. So I'll give you an example. Let's say that the traders that we're copying always trade 10% of his balance. Selecting this option, we're also always gonna open a position with 10% of our balance. Then we have fixed lot, so we can basically select to risk a fixed amount for every trade. Then we have the lot multiplier, that is basically going to multiply the amount that we risk by the percentage that we set here. Then we have 101. In this case, we're simply gonna copy exactly the same amount that the master is risking. Then we have lot multiplier by equity. This option is exactly like the first one, but in this case, instead of being based on the balance, it's gonna be based on the equity. So once we select the type of risk that we want to use, in my case, I like to do fixed lot, then we can click on next. Here, we're gonna need to select the payment method that we want to use. In this case, we can either use WePoint, which are points that you earn by using WeCopyTrade, or if your balance of WePoint is 0, you just need to click here where it says credit debit card. And once you click on it, you're gonna have the option to add all your information. Once this is done, you're gonna click here on save, then click on next, and now you have officially started copying a profitable trader. At this point, everything that you need to do is simply relax and wait for the profit to come in. So now that I give you an overview of WeCopyTrade, I show you how to create an account and how to start copying a master, let me tell you what in my opinion are all the pros and cons about this platform. So the first pro is that WeCopyTrade is extremely beginner friendly. In fact, as I just showed you, the platform is really intuitive, and in just a few clicks, you're gonna be able to connect your account and to start copying a profitable trader. The second pro is the profit insurance. In fact, if you start copying a trader and then they don't deliver on their promises, you're entitled to receive a partial or total refund of your subscription fee. And this of course is positive because on one side it protects you and on the other side it forces the trader to deliver because you already know that if he's not going to be profitable, he's not going to get paid. The third pro are the low fee. In fact, the account that I show you in the example only charge $1 a month to be copied, which of course is extremely affordable, and by just having one profitable trade, you're basically getting back all the money that you invested. The last and fourth pro is that WeCopyTrade is compatible with basically 99% of brokers. So no matter which broker you use to trade, WeCopyTrade is going to be able to connect to them and to allow you to start copy trading. Now let's talk about the cons. So, during my testing of WeCopyTrade, I only found one cons, and it's the fact that this platform can only connect to brokers that use MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. I know, 1 minute ago, I told you that WeCopyTrade can connect to 99% of brokers, and this of course is a positive. But at the same time, there are also a few brokers that, for example, doesn't support MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. And if for whatever reason you are using one of those brokers, unfortunately, you won't be able to use this platform. So in my opinion, this is a cons. Of course, it's gonna only affect a small percentage of people, but it's still something where CopyTrade could definitely improve. So, there you have it. This was my review of WeCopyTrade. As I told you at the beginning, if you also would like to try this copy trading platform, you can do so by clicking the link in the video description. Using that link will allow you to open an account, taking advantage of any promotion, discount or bonus currently available. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and until next time, happy trades!